In this video, we're gonna teach you how to optimize your social media profile on Instagram, even if you have a small following and have never gotten a client on Instagram before.
I'm excited about this.
Me too, I'm really excited about this. So if you're looking to stand out as a coach on Instagram, listen up because this video is perfect for you. All right, guys, welcome back to our How to Launch Your Online Coaching Business 30-day series. If this is our first time meeting, we're Jess and Jeff. We're a couple of online business coaches and built 2 six-figure online coaching businesses organically, both within 90 days. So the purpose of this series is to share with you the lessons we learned along the way to shortcut your success.
Exactly. So guys, the whole goal of this series is to not only shortcut your success, like Jess so beautifully said, but to help you get your first or your next online coaching clients. Now, in this video specifically, the title of this one is How to Optimize Your Social Media Profile on Instagram. We're going to show you how to do it in literally the next 5 minutes so you can be set up and good to go. How's that sound?
So good. Let's go.
So here's how to optimize your Instagram as an online coach. First thing we want to do is you want to make sure you have a banging profile pic where you're smiling and you look like you have a good vibe. Kind of like our client Claire does here. If you notice, her head's kind of cocked to the side. It's nice and inviting. She's got a little bit of a smile on her face. You don't have to show teeth if you don't want to, but yeah, it's just a vibe. Whereas, can we give an example of what a bad profile picture could be?
Bad profile picture would be you not smiling, having a sour face.
Kind of like, yeah, you don't want to do that.
Or a picture of your dog or a picture of something other than your smiling face, essentially. So bottom line is you want to have your profile photo of you, bonus points for a little cocked head to the side, and a smile, something warm and inviting that people are like, wow, I want to be their friend. I want to hang out with them for a little bit.
In terms of cropping, am I showing my shoes?
Great.
Am I showing
Don't show those shoes. We want to make sure we have a nice photo of your face. People can see it clearly. So I'd say we like to do, a little fist space above the head. And then I'd say down to your chest here, a little cock to the side, a little smile. Show people what you're made of.
Beautiful.
And you got a beautiful photo.
Guys, remember, smiles equal sales.
I love that. So true though.
It's kind of corny, but it'll stick in your head, I bet.
We're gonna get so many people just responding, smiles equal sales. Second thing we want to do is put your coach keyword in the name section. So this is the black bolded section, as you can see right here. So you can see the example here. We have an emoji, Claire, a line for separation, and then manifestation coach. So the reason we want to put your coach keyword in the bolded section on Instagram is because it's literally searchable.
It's searchable.
So if, let's say Claire here, our example, if someone were to search manifestation coach on Instagram, Claire would pop up, and that is what we want to optimize for. Do you want to share with how we I figured this out back when we were video marketing coaches?
Yeah, so we used to be video marketing coaches, and we would always ask clients like, hey, how'd you find out about us? And then we literally had some people be like, I literally just typed in video marketing coach onto Instagram. You guys popped up, I booked a call, and here we are.
Bang, bang.
I know. So guys, don't sleep on this one. Make sure you optimize your Instagram and you put your coach keyword in that black bolded spot because it is searchable and it works very, very well. I don't know exactly how the Instagram algorithm works perfectly.
Algorithm.
But if someone in your local area, let's say you're a manifestation coach and they search manifestation coach, you will most likely pop up near the top. There's some kind of geolocation situation going on right there.
Definitely.
Is there anything else you'd like to add about this? Like maybe about how often they can or can't
Thank you
change
for the
it?
reminder. Yeah, so this is actually really important. You want to make sure that you are for sure certain what your coach keyword is, because you can only update this bolded section on Instagram once or twice every 14 days. So if you mess up and you can't change it again, you gotta wait 14 days to change it. Nobody wants to do that. So just be extra careful when you're filling out that spot on Instagram.
Right. The good news, if you become one of our one-to-one clients, we will literally sit with you and hold your hand And make sure that you don't mess up on this step, because you could look like a real yahoo if you spell your coach keyword wrong, or if you spell
We don't wanna do that.
entrepreneur wrong or manifestation wrong.
Truth.
We've seen it happen. And do you think that helps build your credibility?
No.
No, it's the exact opposite what's good. So if you want some hand holding, hit us up. We'd be happy to just make sure you nail every single letter of your coach keyword, because it's literally that important. Your niche messaging, aka what's written in your Instagram or your social media bios, it accounts for 80% of the success you're gonna have as a coach. I know we like to have fun here, but like that's serious right there.
Very
And
important.
you seriously don't want to mess this part up.
So third, you want to put your NMS as the first line of your IG bio.
So Jess, what's an NMS?
It's your niche messaging statement, something we kind of coined over here, where it basically tells people who you help and what you do. So the basic framework is I help audience get desire. And that is what you want. Very crystal clear as a first line in your bio. So people land on your page, they know if you can help them and the result you can get them.
So should we take a look at Claire's?
I would love to. So here you can see Claire's is, I help female entrepreneurs manifest 6 figures. Really, really, really simple and clear. What does she do? She helps female entrepreneurs manifest 6 figures. Okay, I'm booking a call. Let's go.
Next, you want to have your call to action, or CTA for short, be book a call. And we suggest book your free niche call, and then with those air brackets, put in whatever your niche is. So if you're a manifestation coach, book your free manifestation call. Now, in case you're running out of letters and characters that you could put in your Instagram bio, then you could start pulling words out, and then you could pull out the word free, and then eventually you could pull out the word manifestation if you need to. But let's max that puppy out. Let's
Max
use
them, baby.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not about
No skimping here.
It's not about being cute. It's about being very clear in our niche messaging here.
Last, put your Calendly link as the URL in your bio. So the reason we have a star next to this is because if you're making over 10 figures, not 10 figures, if you're making over 10K a month.
You're making over 10 figures, hey.
You're making over 10 figures, man. I'm in.
Will,
But-
what are you doing? I'm in a long line of work.
We
My
need
God.
I'm booking a call with you if you're making over 10 figures.
Please, yeah, book a call with us so we could be on a call with you.
Beautiful. But the reason we put a star next to this is because if you're making over 10K a month, you probably have a webinar and some traffic, some good lead flow. So you would want to put the link to that webinar right there instead of your Calendly link.
Or Linktree.
Or Linktree, yeah, thank you for correcting me, or your Linktree. However, if you're making under 10K a month, there should be no other link there other than your Calendly book a call link.
Can you say that again, just for emphasis? If they're making
Yes.
under 10K a month, what should they have that link in bio be?
If you are making under 10K a month, your link in bio should be your Calendly book a call link. We only want people to do one thing when they get to your profile, and that is to book a call.
That's right.
Anything to add?
Yeah. Guys, the reason why we only want to have that one link if you're making under 10K a month is, guys, this is so important. At this point, you most likely don't have much lead flow, right? You probably don't have too many people clicking on your link in bio, right? So if that's the case, we want to maximize, we want to make the most of that trickle traffic we have. And so instead of pointing people to all these different links that they could go to, we want to point them to one place and one place only, and that's your book a call link.
Well said. So bonus, use emojis. So one thing I love to say is make sure your emoji game is strong, because you can say so much about your brand and business through emojis and through fewer characters. So for example, our emojis, just off the top of my head,
Our business emojis.
Our business, we won't do the internal ones.
Uh-oh, keep it PG, come on now.
But if you work with us, so it's fun to have like the internal emojis. Anyways, business emojis, ours just on the top of my head that we use recurring are the bang emoji, the dance girl, the palm tree, the ocean, and then we also use a couple of the smileys, but those are our main go-tos, and it says a lot about our brand, especially on our bios and also when we're having conversations with people. Anything to add?
No, you nailed it. Sometimes we use the nerd emoji right here.
You're a smart, sexy nerd, baby.
Thanks, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
You do so good.
Yeah, but guys, to take it a step further is once you dial in your brand emojis, like Jess said, they're so important because you could say a whole lot with only one character. But if you could crystallize your brand into just one emoji, that is like the pinnacle of success right
Gold.
there.
That's solid
Goals.
gold. Beautiful, yeah. So our main emoji is the bang emoji, and that goes, as you'll see on our profiles, we have the bang emoji as part of, Jess Bang Show, and then with our coach keyword. So another bonus, putting it in your bolded part, the title where your name and your coach keyword is, also makes you stand out and tells a lot about your brand.
So that's how you optimize your social media profile on Instagram. All you have to do is dial in 5 things and you're gonna be set. So to recap, those 5 things are your profile photo, number 2, your coach keyword, number 3, your niche messaging, number 4, your call to action, which we suggest is book a call, especially if you're making under 10K a month. That should be your only call to action. And then your Calendly link. Again, if you're making under 10K a month, the only link you should have right there is your Calendly link. That being said, if you're making over 10K a month, then you most likely have some good lead flow. And at that point, it would make sense to have a link tree or to push people to a webinar. You do all those 5 things and you can easily start attracting clients from Instagram organically right now. Pretty banging, right?
So banging. And that's why an online coaching business is the simplest and fastest business to start and scale to 6 figures. You can easily get started for free, charging 3 to 10K on day 1.
That's exactly it, guys. No need for inventory, no need for a certification, no need to spend months making a course.
Nope.
And did you say free?
Free!
Kind of hard to beat, right? And guys, notice how in this little video here, we didn't talk about highlights.
Yep.
So,
we don't need to muddy up anything. They're not important to start. As Jeff likes to say, we like to 80-20 business over here. So if you have highlights, don't need them. And we need to also clean up the profile. So if you have highlights or your feed, maybe you should touch on that a little bit.
Right, so to echo what Jess just said, is like highlights are a little bit important, but they're kind of like supplements, you know what I mean? Like, and we're not talking about steroids, we're talking about supplements where they'll make like a couple percentage points of a difference, but all in all the stuff in fitness wise, it's going to be the sleep, the nutrition, and the workouts that are going to get you 90 to 95% of the results. Same thing goes with your Instagram when you're optimizing it. If you dial in these 5 things, you don't need to worry about the highlights, which are essentially like the supplements kind of thing. But let's talk about content, because a lot of people are like, oh, what kind of content should we be posting? We'll talk about this in depth in a future video, but high level, we like to keep it simple and keep it half focused on your coaching niche. So if you're a manifestation coach, half your content should be about manifestation, giving people tips and tricks on how to do it. And then the other half should be lifestyle. And the reason for that is people don't just buy the coaching, aka what you coach people on, but they also buy the coach. And so when they're shopping around and they're looking to work with the coach and they're looking at you and somebody else, they're going to go with the person that they vibe with more, and the person that they could see themselves having a cocktail with, or having a nice beach day, or just a chill Friday with.
Yeah. That's about it. I mean, you nailed it. I have nothing to add to that. You said it perfectly. Basically, mix business with lifestyle. About 50-50, because again, people don't just buy the coaching, they buy the coach.
So be the coach that they want to buy.
Beauty. Beauty. So that's all we got for this video. If you have any questions, post them below.
And if you want our personal help helping you launch your own online coaching business that you love, then go ahead and book a call below. That's all we got. We'll see you in the next video.